So sometimes we can go through periods of time where we feel really stuck. We feel stuck in a narrative, a way of thinking, an emotion that keeps coming up, and we battle with it and we want to understand it. And if you're like me, you overthink it and we go round and round and round in circles and we're stuck. We feel stuck. And what I've learned about being stuck is that actually it's a decision. There's something about what we're choosing to be that on some level we are getting something out of it. So if you're feeling stuck right now for whatever reason, I want you to ask yourself these questions. What am I getting out of this? What am I getting out of this situation? What need is being met here? And what would happen? What would I have to give up for me to be unstuck? So very often underpinning this stuckness is fear or an attempt to get a need met through the wrong door, basically. So if you're feeling stuck in relationships, there will be a very good reason why you are where you are. But where you take your power back, this is where you really, really take your power back, is you take full responsibility for this stuckness. And you say to yourself, I'm choosing this. I am choosing this. So as soon as you say that, you're going to feel a bit of relief because it's like, oh, so if I'm choosing this, if I'm choosing this way of being, then I can choose another way of being. But also, there's something about where I am now that is comfortable on some level. There's something about it, even though we battle with it and we think we hate it. And we think, no, there's nothing I'm getting out of this. It's awful. Sometimes when I ask people, what are you getting out of it? The answer is nothing. And that's not true. There's always something that we're getting out of where we're choosing to be, because otherwise we wouldn't be doing it, right? So ask yourself, what am I getting out of this? What need is being met? And if you can't think of one, ask yourself, what need is trying to be met? What am I trying to get met here? And very often the answers go way back to the past. So I've been, in my life, there's been periods of times where I've been really stuck in an anxious cycle. And I've been triggered into my past of feeling small, feeling vulnerable, feeling not seen, feeling not understood. And I can go into a kind of like adult tantrum. There've been periods of my life where I feel like I'm battling with myself so much and I just want to understand the feelings, I want to get rid of them and all of this kind of thing, and it just goes round and round in circles in an endless loop of overthinking. And when I ask myself, why am I choosing this? There's something in it that's comfortable, which is that it's an attempt at getting a need met, like attention or validation or something. And when I ask myself, why am I doing that? It goes back to my parents, basically. Goes back to those unmet needs from childhood. So when I see it for what it is, then I can take my power back and I can go, oh, I understand. All of this to say is not to say, that we should judge ourselves for choosing what we're choosing, because there's often a very good reason for it. But when we start to see it and we get really direct with ourselves, like ask direct questions, what am I getting out of this? What's really going on? And if you struggle doing this, then coaching can be a really good thing, or any kind of group coaching or anything can be really good, because it kind of gives you the opportunity for you to see other people's reflections about this and to be asked the right questions, and to be prodded a bit more where, sometimes when we do this on our own, we only go as far as we think we're comfortable to go. But when someone else asks us the questions, we get to go a little bit but more into the unconscious, right? So it's a really interesting process. But basically someone did this with me when I was feeling particularly stuck in my life, and it completely changed everything. I woke up the next day being able to choose a different way, a different life path, a different possibility. So it's very powerful, these questions. And have a journal on it, have a think about it, and if you want to book it in a session, I've got a 25% discount on at the moment on my coaching and on the Conscious Creators, and that's not going to happen again because the Conscious Creators, I don't usually discount that, but it's also going to go up in the new year in the price. So if you want to get it for the lowest that it's ever going to be, then jump in now for the October cohort. It's going to be amazing. We're 6 or 7 weeks into the cohort that we're in now, and the magic of the group is already happening, and it's so beautiful to watch. People getting to know each other, people connecting, people having light bulb moments, realizations, confidence absolutely blooming. It's amazing. So yeah, thanks for watching this video, everybody. If you've got any questions about anything that I do, or you'd like to come on the retreat, which is in 3 weeks' time, we'd love to see you there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.